say I'm very humbled to be voted in for the second consecutive time as the best performing woman member of parliament in Kenya. And I believe it is because I have served and continue to serve with humility and continue to engage the people of Kirinyaga County in every decision that I make. We have seen from the data that the county seat, the county representative seat, is a seat that Kenyans still do not understand what women reps are supposed to do. So I am requesting all 47 county MPs to ensure that we engage the public in civic education so that they can understand better our role. I think perhaps the discrepancy between the single constituency members of parliament and women MPs comes from the funding constraints. So I am still appealing to the parliament, budget committee, the president, the commitment to ensure that we empower county women members of parliament to match the ground expectations and to perform their duties as per they're mandated to do. We know they represent a huge constituency of women, of youth, and special needs persons. So it is important that they are equally funded so that they can execute their work. I want to also congratulate the many county MPs who have ranked as top performers in this survey. And I think perhaps what we will say is we can do better than this. And we are capable as women leaders. And if we are equally empowered financially in terms of funding, I am certain that we will convert from county women representatives to governor positions. Thank you.
Chairman of Kiswahili kitukuzwe. I'll also try and mix and talk in Swahili. Kwanza ningetaka kuwashukuru sana Infotrak kwa sababu ya kazi nzuri ambayo wanaofanya, na kama kuna kazi nzuri inafanywa na wale wanafanya utafiti, Infotrak inafaa kuwa ya kwanza. Ya pili niseme ya kwamba nataka kuwashukuru wananchi wote wa Kenya na wananchi wa Kirinyaga kwa sababu ya kunichagua kama seneta bora, mojawapo wa seneta bora katika nchi ya Kenya. Mwaka uliopita nilikuwa namba 2 na leo nimekuwa namba 1 tukiwa na seneta wa Makueni. Na kama wasemapo Waswahili ni kwamba kibebacho kikivunja nafuu kwa mchukuzi. Kwa hivyo tutaendelea na uongozi bora, hatutaacha kibebacho kiwe nafuu kwa wale ambao wanataka tusiwe mahali ambao tunafika. Na ya mwisho ningetaka niseme ya kwamba jambo moja ambao umetufanya pia kuwa katika nambari 1 katika nchi hii ni venye tunafanyia wananchi kazi na tunaweza kuwahusisha kwa mambo yote ambao wanataka kufanya. Ningesema kwamba mwananchi anapokuambia uende mbunge hata kama ni kutusi mtu, tusi. Hiyo ndio tiketi ya kuchaguliwa tena. Wenye wanakuambia fuata venye wanakuambia, wakuambia ruka ruka, hata usiulize unaruka kiasi gani. Ukiambiwa imba, hata kama wimbo una kiitikio, imba. Na hizo ndo tumekuwa tukifanya. Asanteni sana na tutaendelea kuwafanyia kazi. Asante.
Yes, sir. That I thank God first, and I thank Infotrak for carrying a very scientific evaluation of what we do, and placing me on position number 3. My governor was position number 1, and that points out to what we are doing in Murang'a. As I send more resources to Murang'a, the county government there is also implementing the same in a good way. But I want to depart from the feeling by my friend Honorable Kagusha, that as we do politics, then politics could affect development. I want to say, especially those of us that are called Wamonyoro now, we have never ever chased away any tractors or any machinery constructing roads. So we will continue pointing out at the wrong things that this government does. That should not prevent the government from doing what it's supposed to do. So the narrative that when we do politics that it affects development is actually a misplaced narrative. As politicians, we will keep pointing out at the evils that the government does. That should not prevent the government from giving people development. That is why it was elected. So there should be checks and balances. They do their job, we do our job, and everything happens together. Politics and development, not one at the exclusion of the other. Otherwise, thank you very much. We know there is room for improvement in our counties, in our country. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
We appreciate very much for the survey that has been conducted by Infotrak and that has found that Mukurweini constituency has also come tops in this performance. And I want to dedicate this performance and this award to the Mukurweini people. And I want to say that I appreciate that they have seen the work that we have been able to do, particularly in education, in electrification, and also in support of our needy families in Mukurweini constituency. I want to say that this is just the beginning. We will do much more. We are not satisfied so far with even the performance that we have. We have to perform much better so that we can be at the top. I want to urge all the elected leaders to ensure that as we move into this year 2025 and ahead, as the politics become more and more, we focus much more on delivering for the people who elected us, rather than focusing on political rhetoric. But we ensure that we are much more focused and balanced, so that as much as people do and conduct political competition and contestation in the country, we ensure that the issue of performance remains at the top. Because the people who elected us are the people of Kenya. They deserve the very best, and they expect that we keep our promises that we did during our campaigns period. Thank you.
Senator Nyutu.